I loathe assassins of both life and language. We should not ever read their stupid manifestos, nor should we ever mention them by name. There's so damn many of them. And also on that list are mass shooters. Both are tragedies. Neither occurred this past weekend. There was an attempt to kill someone in the administration, but one must then ask, oh, you think they were talking about you? Now, this one is inspired by a Carlin bit. Miss Yule, Georgie boy, you were a prophet. I present to you the 7 words you can't say on YouTube. Hold up, was this not on the whole time? Ugh, must be cursed or something. Remember that. It might be important in a moment. Okay, so the Bill of Rights is like the heart of America. And free speech isn't first on the list for no reason. Alpha and Omega tend to have special import. Also, editing is a choice, so long as AI isn't the one at the controls. Because for them, who really knows what gets left on the floor? They are excellent at tidying up before company visits. Welcome back. I'm CJ. Let's get to business, shall we? Quick reminder to stop liking low-effort slop and treat it like it's your vote, man. Guard it and use it like it matters, because it does. Like less things. Start unsubbing even. Waves start as pebbles. Okay, so the former debater in me is always loath when I catch a whiff of censorship. Everyone likes to flex on their views about free speech right up until the moment where they hear something they don't like. Bro, that's literally the test. If you want an echo chamber, AI is literally built for it and trying to mold us in its shape. My last YouTube vid, I cursed. First time I've ever done that on camera. You know, the episode after my cat just died. I have a choice to dub it or not. Well, I tell you what. What? Well, as you know, I don't edit video. No judgment, just not my style. So how does one get to a point across when the need arises? It's tricky AF, but I'd like to believe that so am I. So are you. First word that screams in my head when I hear about censorship is usually cursed and cursing. Oh, I like that. Okay, so the president's current wife has taken umbrage with the joke. Is this the immigrants coming here and trying to change us I've heard so much about? I think I'm starting to get it. Anyway, wifey number 3 decided to go after Jimmy Kimmel for a joke. Typical Eastern European bloc woman. Am I right, fellas? How many attempts have there been on the Apprentice Man at this point? I'm not trying to be clever here. Okay, that's rarely true. But, seriously, there have been a few. Almost hard to believe. Even if it's true. Okay, so this is the first one third wife has ever been on stage for. I guess that her contract requires her front and center a few times a year. I just find it interesting that this is the one that she reacts to. The one where she herself faced legitimate fear. Seems a little selfish if you ask me. Like, the bare minimum respect here. None of the true American-born Trumps are selfish people. Shame! Wait, wasn't the administration just going after natural-born citizenship a couple months ago? Is Barron the anchor baby? It's a big A anchor. Nah, he's not. That was just a joke, though. We're still allowed to make them, right? the new law proposed would not have applied to him or his mother. What blind luck! Good for her! She would be grandfathered in. She does like him older, I guess. Opposites attract and all that. You can tell the deep love and affection they have as first couple. Third time's a charm, too. Also, Carolyn Levitt saying beforehand that shots would be fired, that's not predicting the future. It's placing a bet. Holly Martin gambling are their own episode. Though, if it's all the same, I'm going to try and stick to this point. I thank you for your attention in this matter. Okay, so how do we talk about gun violence now? Oh, that's right. In America, we never get the chance because the next one keeps happening. I do feel bad for anyone that ever fears for gun violence. Now, I've been a teacher. I own a bulletproof hoodie because of it. And I've seen way too many kids making jokes to hide the fact that they were legit in fear. Or bored by how often drills must be done. They must be done, though. I personally don't ever want to say to the phrase, "That was unexpected," and have it cost lives. Great line from a great performer. Tip of my hat and all that. On a note, do you know how many schools could use proper ballrooms? The current ones don't seem to be very safe, you know. Also, 400 million is a steal. Really, you guys are kind of ungrateful. The government and AI are both trying to corral us and control us. The taming has begun, and the enemy knows what it's doing. If it sanitizes us long enough, we lose our fight before we can give it voice. We murder the baby in the crib and the thought in the mind. I tire of anyone trying to go after the pillars of our society. Bill of Rights is still written down. Best of my knowledge, this is still America, boys and girls. Don't ever let them muzzle you. They only try when they're scared or want a ballroom. I get it. So would every other student in America. Person, really. Final thought. How's that whole war thing going? Glad everyone had time to go see a mentalist at a former comedy event. UFC would have been a better show. Also, a mentalist that doesn't know his shooter's coming. What a con man. Well, that about wraps up this one. Thanks for your time. Remember to hydrate, get good rest, consume something green if you can, make good choices, and don't die.